Climate change, a global concern which is impacting every corner of the world. Some countries in the world, they have abilities, they have capacities, and they have resources to combat, to struggle, and to stand against this global concern. But some countries which are less developed countries, which are among the developing countries, they do not have resources, they do not have the capacities, and they do not have the abilities to stand against climate change concerns. Hello, my name is Abdul Hajjaj Chikzai. I am a climate change activist, researcher, and advocate. And I am also serving as the founder and chief executive director of the Environmental Protection Trainings and Development Organization, the EPTDO. The EPTDO is a national organization focused on climate change issues, and we are operating in Afghanistan and covering all regions and provinces of this country. We also have a volunteer network, which we call it Environmental Volunteer Network, or EVN, and we have registered 1,500 volunteer members in this volunteer network. Or despite our projects, we also work volunteer, and we also educate people, we raise public awareness of local communities, and we also conduct advocacies in different regions, different parts of the country. However, our NGO, the EPTDO, is an accredited organization of the UNEP, UNCCD, and UNFCCC. This accreditation allows us to attend the international conferences taking place in different countries. And we are also extending our advocacies to inform the world through our public awareness and our advocacy programs, and even sessions that we conduct in different international programs in the world. And we are informing people about the vulnerability of this country. We are also advocating for climate actions for developing countries. And we are also working with both developed and less developed countries. And we are working to implement the Paris Agreement, especially Article number 4 and Article number 6, which are the critical, important. In Afghanistan, we have conducted 150 volunteer activities. Most of our activities, we educated students in the schools, we educated local communities in the rural areas through different modality and different methodologies. We used in-person and participatory methodologies to reach out, to educate, and to inform local communities about how climate change is impacting them. And we also educate students what are their role while they are students in the schools, what are their role to protect the environment. We also work with the communities to build the resilience while they are impacted by climate change and natural hazards. We implemented several projects across Afghanistan. Even we selected very rural communities, and we selected very, very vulnerable communities, marginalized communities, and we conducted several research and assessments. Through our research and assessments, we found our targeted communities, and we reached out to them, and we informed them, and then we conducted and we implemented hard interventions, and we constructed boulder walls for those communities which are under risk of floods, and we conducted educational programs for them while there is any kind of natural hazards, what they can do before the hazards or event, during the event, and after the event. The United Nations recognizes Afghanistan among the top 10 most vulnerable countries in the world. However, this country has no role in producing greenhouse gas emissions and carbon, but still this country is one of the top countries which is severely impacted by climate change.